Marvel. What's going on? Okay, so yeah, about yesterday. You know, we kept having the disconnects over and over, and that sucked. And then the router just turned red, and was red for about, I'd say, like 10 minutes or so. And I tried calling Spectrum, and even the robot was like, oh yeah, there's an outage in your area, lol. And I'm like, alright, cool, I guess. As far as I understand, it's been fixed. I was able to play Marvel Rivals last night with friends, without any issues that weren't server-related. So, it looks like whatever happened yesterday got fixed. Knock on wood. Let's hope. I'm not as pressed about it though, because it's not like we were in a pivotal moment in a video game or something, and it's been all month has been art fight, so it's not like we're missing out on too much by missing an hour or two, you know? So that's why I wasn't too pressed about it. I was just bummed because I was in the middle of that cool Kushi attack. I was kind of bummed that the stream broke during that attack in particular. Knock on Willow. I did end up finishing it though, and along with a couple of revenges last night. This time Gruntilda's canonically more of a dead corpse than she was last time. Dude, in Nuts and Bolts, isn't she like a skull within like a robot or something? I don't remember. I'm making attack to someone I used to follow on Insta. Didn't think they'd remember, but they actually followed me on. Oh, how neat! Yeah. So it turns out, I thought the Kushi was for a webcomic friend, but it's not. It's a friend I actually met through Jabroni Mike's server. And they tagged me in that server in the art channel, like, hey! And I'm like, oh, hey! So I misremembered. But yeah. Her head at the end of Tui is all that's left. Right, yeah, they were playing kick around with her head. And then she gets that new robot body in a jar. Yeah, that sounds right. I hope he's been enjoying his rest of the art fight season. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, because it's only been me, yeah. Yeah, I know I've been using the nutty one only, but you know, I love Willow and I love the swaps. The swaps are fun. But I just love that model so much. And at the core of things, Nutty is more me. Willow has kind of become his own character. He's a little different from me, even though he's technically a part of me. I got my coffee and my tablet. Time to lock in! I need to get groceries today because I just used up the rest of my coffee cream this morning, and I'm like, uh-oh. I won't be able to have coffee tomorrow. Willow is nice to see, but he's not you. Yeah, he's not really me anyway. That's why I also don't have a Sui one, because Sui isn't me. Sui was inspired by Bri, but he's not Bri either. He's somebody completely different too. Same thing that happened to Even Star for me. She was a Sona, and then became her own character. Yep. Whereas Nutty has been consistently me. You know what I mean? He has consistently been me. So, which probably means I should probably update my my Twitch icon to reflect that. I should probably switch it to a Nutty icon. Maybe I could just use the model. I don't know. I'll figure it out. The Rainbow Willow has been great. Don't get me wrong. But if it's gonna be me, it should be me, you know? But at least two Sonas that just aren't Sonas anymore. Yeah, they just they kind of take the wheel and they're like, I'm actually my own person now. And I'm like, oh, okay. They're like my children. I've never had a character meant to be just me, so I'm safe from my OCD. Like a sudden rainstorm on a kindergarten picnic. That's a Dementio quote, right? I think it is. It's been way too long since I've played Super Paper Mario, but I did look up stuff in that game recently when we were talking about it, and I think that's a quote from him. He's the one who does like all the weird fucking metaphors. I was conceptual Shingini as a Sona initially, but even before finishing her design, I was like, nah, she's not a representation of me. Yeah, that's fair. I'm unsure about whether Doc is me or not. He essentially was like, I'm gonna make a character in Star Fox kind of be like me, and it was, and like he's me when I play Star Fox, but I want to develop him a little more too. We don't mention Dementia in this chat. What? No. Make sure to add any attacks you got. Yes. Here we go. It should be, yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yep, there's Tony Yorkie's first attack on me. And Warping Icarus's. Yep, Neon Paw Brightly. And Phoenix Pinks. Harvesting Cement. Because it's invasive. Yep, and there's, I added that one this morning. Tony Yorkie, do that. Oh. Wait. No, yeah, right. I added Phoenix Pinks and Yorkies today. So yes. Yes, that's all up to date. Maybe he's more of a vessel for your playstyle and enthusiasm for Star Fox. Yeah, probably, yeah. He's ironically a D&D character. Yeah. Oh my god. So Moon wants to run a Star Fox D&D. And I'm like, oh, I could play Doc, but what role would I play? And like what class? And I'm like, oh no, Doc is the hype guy. He's a bard. How does this keep happening to me? Fuck. Damn it. It keeps happening. Closest thing I've just under now is the little Fuji tech I draw. Hell yeah. With you wearing the shirt saying, ask me about my bird. Hell yeah. This really is all my fault. I mean, if I was a role, if I as a person was a D&D character, I would choose being a bard. Like, that's just, at my core, that's just who I am. I know this about myself. Maybe a bard maybe I would multi-class as a druid, I don't know. Because I do like nature. Anyways. What the fuck is on the docket today? I have a couple of revenges to do. I kind of have a little, I have a little mini plan if we can get through all of them today. This first revenge is a Mario character, and then I have a regular Mario character to attack. And then I have another revenge that's a really interesting kind of, not antagonist, but like a really kind of sad character whose backstory kind of caught my eye. A fantasy character. And then after that is a regular attack on another fantasy character. So that's kind of my deal today. I know it's an eel! I love it! This is, Neon Paw Brightly's... Neon Paw Brightly has, like, a whole bunch of Mario... Paper Mario partners for this AU they have. Let me go ahead and link their art fight so you guys can check them out. They have a whole bunch of really interesting, really unique Paper Mario partners, essentially. And of course, I gravitated towards the eel, because I love eels. I love them. I love them to bits. But there's a whole bunch of really cool ones. There's a Boo, there's, let's see, hold on. There's a, I think that's a Pixel? I'm not sure. A Block Goomba, a Swap Hopper, a Dementio Clone, a Boo, a stack of bitty buddies stacked on top of each other in a trench coat, literally. A Penguin, a Dark Troopa, what are those? Amphibian, and then like an antagonist, which is like a Phanto that grew more powerful. We're just a really cool collection of characters. Is that the person that had the bonneton on a doll body from last year? I don't know. Hold on. Let me check. Because I only saw... Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, they might have recycled some of their characters. I don't see any bonneton in their defenses. So I don't think so. Yeah, so like I think if you want to draw like an interesting Mario partner, go for it. Still a bard character for my non-existent D&D campaign. Me and my friend joke about. I still think about her. Aww. Okay, I gotta pick music here. Shit. I guess I could go back to the Halloween playlist. We didn't finish that one. I think we left off on Boo Cinema, which got fixed. So where is it? Hold on. Oh. There we go. There we go. Oops, shit. Why did I do that? It's so weird. Oh, I hit the wrong button anyway. There we go. Okay. A few more markers are gonna ride today. Ooh! Spending too much on a new hobby. Nah. That's essentially me with the Pokemon cards I've been buying. Don't even worry about it. Woo! You look stressed. Oops. Whatever. Whatever, broski. Opening packs sound like so much fun, but I have nowhere to put cards. You can get... I often get, pages. Card pages. That can hold, like, 18 cards each. Like, 9 on each side. And you just get a 3-ring binder. And that's the best place to store them, I think. Yeah, I heard you talking about the Ohuhu markers. I don't know how you say... I don't think that's how you say it, but... Hey, when I found out the answer, I'll let you know. Yeah. I currently have... Well, I have three binders. I have one that has my Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I decided to keep. And then I have 2 for Pokemon cards. Will I need to get a third one? Mayhaps. Mayhaps. I got it right? Oh, alright, cool. Ooh, landscape and building studies. That sounds awesome. But, like, storage space in my tiny home is very limited. That's so fair. I already have too many figurines, miniatures, Lego sets. Yeah, I have to cram all my Lego sets on one side table. So I can't do very big ones. That's why I wanted to get the 3-in-1 that's either a haunted it's either a haunted house, a haunted train, or a haunted ship. And, like, that's super cool and all, but, like, where would I put it? I would have to move some stuff around. Oh, hee-hee-hoo-hoo. Hee-hee-hoo-hoo. Alright. Anyways. Yeah, it's like, and it has, like, a ghost and a vampire and a werewolf and a skeleton, just all the classics. And I saw it at the Lego store and I was very tempted, but I decided not to. Okay. I need to plan sorting out my room this week to chuck stuff elsewhere, but I should hopefully be getting a tiny bit more space. Nice! That's a random thought, Danny. I saw the huge Lego statue set at Comic Con. Ooh. Remember when I got a bike in college, I ordered the rain protector cover and it was made by... Oh, really? Huh. How strange. A big Minecraft Lego shelf I'm proud of. Lots of building over time. Yeah. I used to have more Lego sets. I used to have a bunch. As far as I can tell, my internet issues were being caused by faulty... Yes, yes! You said that yesterday in our little group chat. You have a faulty Ethernet cable. I just have a shitty ISP. I just had a random ass outage yesterday. When Yamaha... Right? Freaking Yamaha makes everything. I'm trying to do like a scary upshot. Might have to do it. Like, he's very jolly, but like he innately just looks scary. And you say, oh, this character's meant to be scary? Hell yeah, let me get in on that. Pianos, Vocaloids, motorcycles. Meant to do a makeup stream. Hell yeah. Yesterday was kind of a wash. After 2 hours, the internet went down. I was like, I give up. We'll just do it. We'll just continue tomorrow. It's alright. I have a cabin top full of Lego, which I'm happy with, but it's also so full. Yeah. We'll see if Lego Star Wars multiple sets in a bin storage. The head looks like you drew Jeff. Oh no, you're right. Fuck. Well, it's because of the way the mohawk and the spine. That's correct, but there we go. Let me push that a little more. I'll adjust. Jeff the eel shark. Big size crates of sketchbooks ranging from... Yeah, mine are probably all gnarly in the garage at my folks' place. I used to breeze through sketchbooks so fast. I have the opposite problem. I would like use as much space on my sketchbooks as possible, but I would people would keep giving them to me. Because, like, that's the gift you give artists, right? You just give them a bunch of sketchbooks. And then it's just if you end up with sketchbooks you never use. I need a sketch pads with higher poundage paper because the marker... Yeah, yeah. Look at this happy guy. Hello. Hi. How you doing?
Good.
Get some more sleep? How late did you stream? I guess 5 isn't too bad. But he reached his goal, you guys! You guys, Brian reached his goal, yay! He does have...
I was like...
Huh?
I was glitching.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, he reached his goal. There are stretch goals, though. And one of the latest stretch goal actually involves paying me to do more assets for him. Like, completely overhaul his stream layouts and stuff.
Get an actual just chatting screen.
Yeah.
Background and everything.
No! Whoever redeemed Celebration before me, I'm gonna fucking get you. that was Danny. Get him. Destroy. Danny, I'm grabbing you like a special toy. Why do that when you're his biggest ass hat? Wow, Curbs. Wow. I'm so distracted, Jesus Christ. Is that like a button? Wait. I don't know what that button is, but I'm fascinated. I'm gonna put it here, like right in the foreground. It seems very menacing. It reminds me of the sudden death in the Shy Guy quiz. Or no, wait. Was that Shy Guy quiz or Sniffit quiz? I think it was Shy Guy. No, right. The Sniffit had the Sniffit was the genie lamp. We'll get more distracted by Grant Kirk's solo jump scare. Grant is so funny. Come on with my pen sensitivity. Why? There it is again. Thank you, Grant. Bless your heart. You should take this time to thumbnail some attacks for tomorrow. Hell yeah. Ooh, physical media portraits. That sounds awesome. He really is. Shoutouts to his most recent Blue Sky poster. Right, I saw that this morning. He had like he had an interview he had where he just says that pop artists could sing about farts and be perfectly fine to do so. True. Oh my god. He's such a fascinating man. Okay. I think I'm getting something I like. I'm in the wrong folder though. Art fight. Thank you. Right, because I was making the gallery, the fan art stuff this morning. Right, that's the spine. Right, okay. Hang on, I don't think that's right, actually. I think I need to... If it's wrapped around like this, then the tail would swoop up like that. That's correct. Okay. There's going to be some fun lighting in this. Tombstone, Arizona. Yep. I think that's the name. Wait. I think that's the name of the song, yeah. Yes. Tombstone, Arizona. I need to put the effort I've been putting into attacks my portfolio pieces, right? I mean, who says you can't use your attacks as portfolio pieces? I mean, I guess, I know people are like, don't put fan art in your portfolio, but like, is that still a thing? I'm gonna touch up that last commission I did for you, but because I feel like I can improve it. Yeah, you can do what you gotta do. I love it. I love it. But if you feel like you gotta touch it up, that for your portfolio, that makes sense. Don't come in here with logic. Whose stream do you think this is? It's mine! I'll be as logical as I want! Which sometimes is not very logical, but... Alright. I'll send you a box of cookies with that. There's so many archive pieces that I think are great examples of my work. Yeah, like... I mean, it's one thing if the person is like, please don't use my characters, or please don't use art you make for me anywhere, or don't post it anywhere. Which is one thing, but in the professional portfolios I've gone through, people include fan art. For someone like me who does mostly character design, it'd be better for me to just have a... Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Well, I think it'll be important to like have a section for the character design, and then have another section to show how you render your final pieces out. I think the one of Sui and Willow in the kitchen would be a great example of your background detail. Yeah, we literally came to the exact same, for an illustration section. Well, yeah, some of mine too. I show this one off all the time that I did on my first year. Let me see if I can find it. It's in one of these folders. Is that week 4? Yes. I still use this. Like, I think this one is on my portfolio site, or I know I used this somewhere because, like, I entered a fugue state when I drew this one. Oh, this one was definitely my favorite one that I did on Stardust versus Seafoam year. Yeah. I just saw this character with this shit ton of details. And I put on like a true crime podcast and really got in the mood for it. Yeah.
Oh no, not again.
This song is so weird. Alright. Why a spoon? What? Don't have as many friends as you. Maybe we could be friends. You know you're toast. The song had a really big spike in popularity on Instagram. Really? Oh, someone made a trap remix. Yep, that would do it. That would do it. Yeah, that just makes me think of this children's book I used to read all the time called The Wacky Witchy War, where this single dad witch has a daughter who says, "Dad, I want to go to a regular school for regular kids." And he's like, "Okay, fine, I guess you can." And he gets all mad when she apparently like confuses lessons and thinks that she's not being taught very well. And so he starts casting spells on the teacher, who, as it turns out, is also a witch. And so she starts cursing him back. And they just start cursing each other. And the daughter has this wand called it has a long name, but it ends with Spell Cruncher, where she points it at random things that make her think of either her teacher or her dad that they got turned into. And she uses her Spell Cruncher to dispel the spell on them. And they just keep escalating until they finally meet in person for like a parent-teacher conference. And then it's love at first sight and they end up getting married. It's a goofy little, and the art is so stylized and cool. I think it's really cute. Frankly, I could be Ashley, you have no idea. Hexers to lovers. Yep, pretty much. I know it's on Amazon, like on my Amazon list, but it's really cute. It's like one of my favorite children's stories. Like children's books. And I ended up taking it to back when we had the time to actually back when my work had actual structure. We would have a time where we would read stories to the dogs, and those books inevitably got ripped to shreds. Because if you've ever, okay, I have qualms with our boss like criticizing us for broken radios, and it's like, you're never in the playroom. Do you not understand that dogs will just jump on us and break the radios themselves, like without any input from us? Like, but anyways. So the books would inevitably be torn to pieces, and that's probably the fate of that book. And I'm kind of bummed, because it's just such a cute book. And I kind of want my own copy, but it's out of print, so it's like a third party. You have to hope that you could get it from a third party somewhere. Hi, Shiva, what's going on? How are you doing, my dear? I regained a huge amount of respect for picture books because my illustration course we had to reimagine a few pages from a picture book for our choosing, so I was doing research on so many, it made me so— oh, that's so nice! Got out of work early today. Nice! Can we get a shout out for Shiva? Can we get a shout out for Shiva? Can we? Hell yeah, there it is! Woo! Probably find the Internet Archive, not the same as a physical copy. Yeah. If I do find it, I'll let you guys know, and I'll link to it, so you guys can check it out. The art in it is genuinely really good. Wait. Okay. Right now, just mass cooking some turkey bacon. Hell yeah. Turkey bacon sounds good. I just chose not to, so you're good. No worries, no worries. Actually, hold on. It needs to be a little more centered. I think it'd be cool to re-illustrate a children's story, but yeah! Just like really analyze their art style and their artistic decisions in each illustration. Look at that, I did that. I don't know why I did it, but I have it. Well, I think it's a very good exercise to analyze other people's art styles and how they choose to do things. I mean, that's how we formulate our own style, right? We find an idea that someone else has done and we're like, that's really good, actually. You know, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but I used to be absolute dog water at drawing braids. And then I watched a friend of mine draw Merlot, and I watched them render out his braids, and I'm like, oh, okay. And yeah. It's just stuff you pick up from artists that you end up analyzing, you know? Back in college, my art style was really, like, shaped and formed by my obsession with Ed, and Eddy. And at the time, like, I was still stuck in, like, me trying to emulate, anime at the time. And then I broke out of that due to my Ed, and Eddy obsession, and my style became a lot more refined. I was more confident in my art style than I was when I entered art school, which is why I cherish my time in art school. I think it really helped me personally, not to get a job. Lord knows not to get a job, but I think it really kind of formulated my art style as it is today. But art school is not something I generally recommend for everybody because it's not for everyone and not everyone can afford it. I'm being really particular about the perspective here. This can apply to just about anything. Yeah. Right now I am testing out custom brushes. Ooh, that's fun. I hope they're turning out good, DJ Kitten. I'm heavily drawing from the art style of the person I'm attacking right now because their shape language is so bomb. I know, right? Yeah, like, obviously I'm trying to draw everyone in my style, but pieces of their style inevitably, like, I go, oh, that's a good idea, I'm gonna do that. What? Can't wait to go to that anime gaming convention. Ooh, that sounds fun. I hope you have fun. Afternoon, Curly. Wait, what happened? What happened with Twitch? Is everything okay? I mean, I did see Danny posted twice, but he deleted one. Okay, you're back. Okay, okay. Alright. Sounds like it was just an issue on Eve's end. I didn't get anything. Okay. Yeah, I'm watching my Kibbips and they're fine, so. Fighting Freak Knuckles. Pumpkin Hill. What it's a anime. It looked like it was posted twice for a second. It maybe it was glitched for me. It did the same thing as it did yesterday, so I thought it was a journal issue. Oh, okay. Pumpkin in the alley. Because the body wasn't there. Shit, do we add, did I actually ever karaoke this song? Do we have to add this song to the karaoke list? The Ghost God Larry. Fuck. Oh, Larry, dude. Working on my comic and doing my thumbnails is at least... Yeah. For me, it's line arting. Line arting is so boring and takes forever. I may be a little ambitious, but I have 7 character references. Ooh. Will I sketch all 7? I believe in you. There's like 10 days left, right? Well, a little bit after, because we're spilling into August 2nd, so... Alright. Need to make another picture book? Hell yeah. The refining processes are always routine and therefore easier to do, but the thumbnails are like drawing water from a stone. Yeah, I will say it can be difficult to lay out a page. You do it traditional style like me, right? Where it's you do like a whole page layout instead of scroll format. I respect artists who can use the scroll format to their advantage, but I don't read webcomics on my mobile. So I don't really... I open them and I'm like, scroll on my computer, and I'm like, ugh. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't do good numbers on Webtoon, and it's probably because I refuse to change my page layouts. They're like, you should convert it to scroll format, and I'm like, no. Do you know how much fucking work that'll be? Absolutely not. It's your bitch. It ain't no thing. I got a line art twice because my watercolors cover up my line art. Oh, wow, yeah. I hadn't thought of that. That no was giving Grandpa's funny meme buddy. The big bump in phone readership. Oh, okay. Huh. I wonder if tablets count, or like iPad-like tablets count as mobile devices. It's time I wing it, no line art. Ooh, lineless. Lineless, or just using the sketch? Lineless can be fun. It takes a different mindset. You gotta build the, as someone who's, I've been doing some lineless for Johnny work, if the art style demands it. And it's like, you have to build from the ground up with those. I will never be able to post on Webtoons. The is no way good post page by page layout on there, and I'm not. Yeah, no, neither am I. I do it anyway, and I think it affects my rating. Or, back in the day, I used to have a pretty low rating when there were still ratings on Canvas comics, because I think people were pissed that I didn't have it in scroll format, and I'm like, nope, you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. My favorite use of scrolls, and people do like daylight to nighttime to shit. Yeah, yeah. I do that trick where it's a few small panels that change color, and go downwards. That's how I usually transition. Like a passage of time. You can get an iPad with data, but it costs more. Mine just uses Wi-Fi. Right. Yeah, that's what I meant. I have a Samsung Tab with a pen that only uses Wi-Fi. And I'm like, is that a mobile device? I don't know. All I get on Webtoon are the scam bot comments about... Yeah, exactly. You don't even get notified when your comments... I have no idea how many comments I have on Webtoon. Because I never get told. We don't get notifications for comments. Hell yeah. Fellow tablet crew. I can use it for drawing, for like sketching when I need to when I'm on the go. I found it's really effective at opening Google Documents. It's easier for me to type in a document that I can see better on the tablet than on a phone. Man, I could do better. I could do better teeth than that. There we go. Hell yeah. I don't know yet. The line art is kind of like the sketch, but it isn't a sketch. Just there to guide me. Oh, that makes sense. I was gonna say, Eichmann, what you get on Webtoon is censored because they don't like even the inference of sexual content in their comics. Unless you're contracted with them, and then it's fine, I guess. I just remembered a promoted comic that, like, was about a girl who got killed very violently and became basically a vengeful spirit. And I was like, wait, this is okay? But, I was very confused when I saw it. Children, they need to pick up a book, specifically Scott McCloud's Understanding Comics. I don't think I've tried to divide my device tablet. I could, but I've never been in a situation where I've wanted to. Yeah, it's not very common that I do either. Not in their comics, but it's def okay in their ads, right? We should say because the amount of romance shit on there. So they're like, you can't do much of anything if you're not contracted with them. And I knew a person who was contracted with them, and they worked that person to the frickin' bone. And they're like, never again. I'm not doing this ever again for the rest of my life. Like, the expectations they have of all the work you need to finish in a monthly time frame is ridiculous. The sword shaped up with Wild kept accidentally adding extra segments again and again. Uh-oh. Nice, nice. Scott McCloud. Oh, thank you. I don't like Lauren Lippis for a lot of reasons. Men of the degradation of art because of the deadline. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. I love the smile on this eel. Thank you. Oh, nope. No nostrils. Hell yeah. Yeah, no one deserves to be overworked like that. No matter what your opinion is on that comic. No one deserves that. I mean, it's cool that that artist at least has like physical prints of her of their comic now. That's pretty cool. But again, is it worth working yourself half to death? Song reminds me of Born. Oh, it was the previous song was the the Pumpkin Party Wanderflower effect from Mario Wonder. Every person I've seen work for Webtoon Original seems absolutely miserable. Yeah, like, their contracts are garbage. Oh. Oh, that's right. Okay. Thought I was on the wrong layer for a second. Why do you do that? Clip Studio. Why does it do this? Why does it do this? Why does it make a perfect square sometimes? Why does it do that? Why? Why? I don't understand. Fuck. I don't understand much of anything, but that's its own problem. I've yet to see a person genuinely happy working for them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's like, good job, you're perpetuating... like... You turned in, like, an indie sector into, like... You know... Into basically the, Isn't that the manga industry is very much like that, too?
Why?
Why? I don't know. Oh, okay, because, yeah. Thank you for the bits, Danny. Oh, it's not just... Okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't understand why that happens. I don't understand. Haunted by squares. My professor for both those classes put me on a really cool, more obscure comics. Mm-hmm. You draw bunny ladies, cowboy school teacher. That sounds incredible. Yeah, Clip Studio Paint is a little bit quirky. Just a little bit. But what art program doesn't have its quirks, right? Mangaka and anime producers are very much overworked. Sleeping overnight under their desks is very common. Yeah. Well, what was the story? Fairly recently, there was a mangaka who actually did, like, pass away from stress, right? You don't believe the amount of people who'd see someone who's worked on something for ages and been miserable during it, but because there's a positive outcome to any degree, there'll be those people that clearly have nothing good happen in their lives going, oh, boo-hoo, go cry on your piles of money. Yeah, exactly. They're like, oh, no, you're suffering from success, but it's like... Yeah, but I could have reached this success and not, like, permanently hurt myself in the process of doing it, you know? I hate people too, Curbs. I hate people too. It's why when a new animator gets an audience, people joke, don't let them... What? Oh, is that the name of the company, or... Yeah, just working a little bit, yeah. Yeah. Just a little tiny bit of stress. Famous Japanese animation company. Oh, okay. You're suffering from sex. No, you're suffering from being overworked and it shouldn't be. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna put like spotlights behind them. Colored spotlights. Okay, hang on. I think they did Gurren Lagann. Oh, okay. One of my favorite films, Castle of Cagliostro, began production in May 1979. Weird December that same year. Everything was written, boarded, animated, started playing Frank. I love that movie to bits, but my god, I feel so bad for everyone. Yeah, that's crazy. So people can still voice their problems. They shouldn't need not to because of some... I know, right? No, lass. Not those nobodies. Yeah, no, it's like... I worry sometimes when I talk about some of the successes I get. Because I'm like, am I gonna make somebody feel bad for not being at that level? Like, I don't want to do that. But I know that I should still celebrate... Oops. Oh, that's a wrong layer. I know I should still celebrate my successes when I have them. I have that right. Yeah, I don't know how they did it either. What do you mean, how so? Like, I know, like in a way that, like, how people are prone to comparing themselves to others. And they're like, oh, I don't have that much success. What am I doing wrong? And it's like, you're not doing anything wrong. Like, how does your success affect how others perceive you? Yeah, like, they're like, it's the whole, like, comparison thing. Like, what am I doing different from this what is this person doing that I'm not doing that's causing me to not get the same success as them? I'm gonna put a little red glow around this button. Just to, like, make it stand out. Yeah, a lot of it is luck. This is very true. Oh, no wonder. I had it turned all the way down. No wonder it wasn't looking right. There we go. Hard work and... Yeah. A lot of hard work. But also luck. The broken office printer sound effects of this song cracks me up every time. I just looked up and Miyazaki was only a quarter of the way done with the movie storyboards when the animation began. Oh, wow. Oh, so they did it in tandem. That makes sense. Yeah, like, Jesus. That's gonna be my big worry, that I'm gonna rush myself when I start making Quizitomancer in earnest. I'm worried that I'm gonna be like, I want this done, I want this done, I want this done. It's like, no, this needs time to cook. This needs time to cook if I want it to be up to the standards of what I want it to be. And like, you know me, I try to push myself to finish things quickly. But like, I need to not do that with bigger projects, I think. I say as I finish a mass attack in 8 days. Ugh. Keep on reminding myself that when you talk about Miyazaki, you mean the animation. Yeah, the animator. I can see that being his villain backstory. Self-close reason like, why are people being in politics in Miyazaki's films? Can't we keep politics out? My brother in Christ, did you watch the movies with your eyes and ears closed, right? My favorite are the people who are like, don't bring politics into Star Wars. And I'm like, my dude, the name war is in the title. The word war is in the name of it. Wars can't happen without politics, my dude. Come on. And I love how they just missed the entire point. A lot of people just miss the whole point of Star Wars, where it's rebelling against a tyrannical government. The people you're rooting for are the rebels, dude. The Republic fighting the Empire. So many people just miss that completely. It drives me bananas. Like, even, like politics aside from just a media literacy point, how could you miss it so thoroughly? Drives me crazy. There'd rather be a pig than a fat, right? It's right there. It's right there, dude. Uh-oh. Stay safe, Ike. See if you can get some stuff, like... I don't know, you probably know how to prep for a potential power outage. Wait, oh, wrong one. He's so scary, but he doesn't mean to be. I love characters like that. They look scary, but they're not supposed to be. The fact that most of the original 6 movies revolve around actual yeah. Isn't Andor pretty much politics? Isn't it pretty much a political drama? I watched like a little bit of it when I joined a voice call and my friends were watching it. Such a good face because you generally put no hostility, babe, but it's still scary. It's all in the all the scariness is in the lighting. Which isn't his fault because he's in like a game show setting, so he's just lit up by the lights behind him. Characters look scary, but really aren't. Are hard to digest, but they're really looking past. Yeah. I think a lot of people don't like it when their worldview is criticized in the media. Yep. There it is. There it is. And they're like, I want to turn my brain off when I watch things. It's like, there's a time and place for that. I'm super duper late. Hi! Hello, baby face. Am I done with this? I think I am. Took me longer than I thought I would because I fussed over his posing the whole time. But I think it's done. Alright. But my escapism. Usually because the people who are criticized are usually... Alright. Let me render that out. There we go. Who dares message me? Oh. Oh, what a neat collab. Oh, I wish I could have been a part of that. Oh well, I wasn't paying attention. It's my fault. That's okay. Alright. We're both uploading? Hell yeah. Was the site being kind of slow this morning for anyone else, or was it just me? Excuse me. Oh, props. Because there's a big old button in staff. It was being weird for a few of my buds. Yeah. God forbid the media I consume makes me think on anything besides surf. We were just talking about this in another chat, and someone was like, I just found, like, these two people are, like, talking about something, like an in-depth analysis of something, and then somebody else chimes in with, it's not that deep. And it's like, dude, if you don't want to be part of the conversation, then don't be. But don't yuck on people's yum if they want to analyze it further than surface level, you know? Like, Christ. If you don't want to analyze something deeper, then that's your prerogative. But don't shame other people for doing it just because you think it's cringe. Anyways, submit attack. I have the shovel. The hole is as deep as I want to go. Exactly. It's up. Yeah. Successful revenge. Kablooey! Kerbroom! Alright. And then I was gonna go for this one, right? Yeah. Alright. Put you into successfully attacked. And then grab you. Alright. Don't yuck on people's yum, will never not feel weird on my ears. I know. I heard it once and it stuck with me, like, forever. Another one I heard that's also stuck with me, but I don't say very often, is, why you pissing in my cornflakes? It's like, what? I have 3 attacks sketched back to a little car game. Yeet, car game! I'm of the opinion that feel-good, not deep media that makes you contemplate and think media has a right... Yeah! Yeah! Whatever the creator intends for it, you know? So many animation enthusiasts hate the lighthearted stuff and think everything needs to be all serious and contemplative. Well, it's like, when I create things, I mean, for those who read Court of Roses, you know, there's obviously some deeper stuff going on, but I also have the light moments to balance it. I believe the stuff that I create, I want there to strike a balance. Like, that you can have a moment you're like, oh, that's nice, oh, I like that, that makes me feel good, and then, but then still, like, talk about what's going on in the background. I'm pissing on your fire. Yeah, ooh. Ooh, that one cuts a little deep. Having fun with custom brushes. Yay! Alright, so we've got a Cinnamon Daisy from the Sweet Kingdom. So this will be fun to interpret. Oh, looks like she's got like a waffle cone crown. And is that like a star candy on the chest? I don't know, it's really cute. Ooh, delivery arrived. Ooh, markers. Markers are here. Yeah, Sydney Starry Arts. They got put on my radar when they put me in a Mario Mass Attack last year. And they included, I think that was both Nutty and Willow they included in that piece. It was really neat. I think it was during like it was like a Star Festival Mass Attack. It was super cute. Sydney included me in that Mass Attack too. Right, yeah! Yeah, I think, yeah, Sheriff T was in there too. Feisty. Guess someone must have pissed in your... Yeah, piss in your Cheerios. Yeah, that's another one. Cheerios, cornflakes, cereal. Piss in my cereal, yeah. But yeah, I forgot where I heard don't yuck on my yum. I forgot where I heard that. I do need to adjust, but I'll just keep going. For a balance of things, I like good vibes in something, but it's a bit shallow without a bit of depth to it. Vice versa, the contemplative media is good, but it just puts me in a solemn mood. That's why some of my favorite games in other media have a blend of both. Yeah, absolutely. I'm thinking about deeper meaning things, but I also want to drown in it. I always try to have like moments of bravity during serious moments, like the whole sequence during the Goblin chapter where Nocturne stops Merlot from running away, and Merlot just kind of gushes to him about the demon that branded him. And then at the end of that, like, it's this big, serious, emotional moment where Nocturne is like, we're gonna be here for you. And then he goes, especially Sven, because you know that he's gonna want to punch a demon in the face. And they get to laugh about it, and it's just this moment of like a little like a moment to breathe after all that seriousness, you know?
A double attack. Oh boy.
Eve, you're killing it. You're killing it. Yeah, Thousand Year Door was good. Origami King, oh my god, don't get me started on Origami King. Holy moly. I love gritty and weird adult animated movies, but I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that Trolls 3 didn't... Right? Okay. Blue and I did the Barbenheimer double feature when it was out. And we saw Oppenheimer first, and then like had a lunch break and walked around the mall for a bit before going to see Barbie. Oppenheimer was fantastic. That's a movie I can't really not see in theaters because of the sound design. The way that during really big moments of tension you could hear a reverb of the bomb going off. And I was like, ooh, this is fucking awesome. I wouldn't be able to watch that movie without surround sound again. But then Barbie made me laugh my ass off. That movie was freaking hysterical. So I enjoyed both movies for two completely different reasons. So like all of that's the cool thing about between drama and tragedy and mystery and our art fight plug. But that's the beauty of different genres in general, is like there's a time and place for all of them, for whatever you're feeling. What's up, honey? Oh, eat something, bub. Do you want to go ahead and have it? Technically, TOK is post-apocalypse. I mean, I guess, but then it gets reversed at the end. Nutty telling Bri to eat. Never thought I'd see the day.
I was going to eat anyway. Why I said I'm hungry, because I was going to the kitchen.
That's not what my propaganda says. It's an experience when I did Project Hail Mary Galaxy Double
Propaganda
Feature.
this!
No! Stop! Stop this! I'm sorry I yelled into the mic. I'm sorry. Goomba, he squished me. I can't believe you see Nutty die live on stream. That's crazy. I died and got reincarnated as a Goomba. Sneak attack via boyfriend. Oh yeah.
Remember, if you do drugs, you gotta
Well,
help
before you die, please. It's that extra please at the end that gets me. Please. Please. Oh, I get it. It's like her regular dress with the double frills. Dusted with cinnamon. Ugh. Hell yes.
No, I did not watch the Super Show. I'm sorry. I'm a fake fan.
you know what? I think I'm gonna make her earrings like little cookies. Objection, your smell. There's recorded evidence that he did. Right? Well, that was like, what, 2 years ago? Maybe you have to do it every so often, or else the Goomba curse. Or you're more susceptible to the Goomba curse if you don't do it after a certain point. I need to make more room for her hair and her crown. I used to struggle way more than I'm struggling right now with their hair, with Peach and Daisy's hair. I should not have drawn the ears first. There we go. Stature of limitations. Fuck. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I figured she deserved the classic Daisy pose. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to make a little bit of a curl. Like a cinnamon roll curl. Do you think that's changing it too much? It might be changing it too much, though. I don't want to change it too much. I could make that go like that. Yeah, she's already got swirls in her sleeves, so that's fine. God, this got so unbelievably punched up. The song, I mean. I just realized this is like a paper version. And a classic version, look at that! Wonderful. How's the stream quality been today, gang? I'm asking now at the hour 30 mark. Been all good. Hell yeah. Alright. I guess yesterday was just a fluke. With Spectrum. The problem with meme PFPs is someone just cause joined Nutty server, I froze in confusion for a sec because they have the same people. Oh, really? Wait. Did somebody join the server? Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, there's DJ Kitten. Hell yeah. I'll wave and say hi. There we go. Neat, right. And yeah, they have a very memey PFP. That makes sense. Hell yeah, hell yeah. My own internet is being evil. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, there's not much. Trust me, if I could make all your guys' internet more stable, I would. Everyone deserves... I mean, at this point, maybe not back in the day, but at this point, like, internet is a utility now. Because it's so important to our daily lives. Meme PFPs are great, miss having them, but I don't know if I could go back to them properly. Yeah, same here. I mean, if I really like a funny face that I drew, I'll put it as my icon for a bit. But, like, all my PvPs, like, I feel like they have to be my art, you know? The only exception would be if I end up making this, model of Nutty my art. I mean, my PFP. But I probably should pick one from... Or make one. Make a new PFP. I just realized I exaggerated the height difference. Uh-oh, oops. I think it's fine. I think if you're pushing it for a composition, I think it's fine. Sands of Papyrus attack. Smile's not right. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. That time return the past with some gifted art. Ah, right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you use it with credit, then that's cool. I feel like mine usually almost always have to be ones that I make. But if someone does something actually, like, really exceptional, then I'll use that. Gotta always have my own art as my PFP, the exception being for chat apps, I occasionally put gift art. I'll have to draw the PFP as a cat confused. You got it right except for the I. Take out the I and then the word is correctly spelled. Generally, though, received art becomes my wallpaper. Yeah, my wallpaper or my phone wallpaper. Neb, the Sweden crouton you drew is currently my phone wallpaper. I love it so much. I like to have ones I've made, but if it wasn't obvious, I would... Aww. I'm happy when you change it to ones that I do. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel happy that you really like it. Nutty's... Oh, of the Star Warrior program? Hell yeah. What if I cried now? What if I cried really hard? Sweet smile and it is so good though. Mmm. Mmm. This song always gets me because the refrain kind of sounds like the Here Comes the Bride refrain from specifically the one used in Haunted Mansion when you're in the haunted bride's room. Metaphorical tissues and a digital pat on the back. I agree, Curbs. It's still fun to poke at and like think about all the characters and what they're doing. But it's clear that a lot of us are doing other things too. I'm probably going to do the color trick with this one's line art that I have. But I'll lay down the line art first. I can't help but get sad now when I hear Cult of the Lamb music. Staring at Spectrum to make sure they give you quality internet today. Thank you, Juji. Thank you. You are my strongest warrior. Can we get a shout out? I love how everyone here is cool Star Duels with complex. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Complex stories and there's just Noodle. Sometimes you just need a little silly guy. Sometimes you just need a little silly baby. I'm always down to get back into it, but I'm also content with where it ended up. Yeah, Tamagotchi life kind of distracted us all, too. It's a shame, but I think we got too ambitious and focused on making something structured, which is why most of us burnt out. Yeah, that's also true. It's hard. It's hard to do a collaborative thing like that, even if it's meant to be for fun. Because then it's so easy to get away from it. Mod, shout out that nerd too. No! No!
I'd get you if I still had arms.
I think as well as helped to put Noodle not only to cherish those moments with her, but also I remember the cat stealing food from Chef's Kitchen trope. No, that'd be great. I'm still new to it, but I'd still love to be able to actually do something with it. I love what you're doing with Evening and Sorrow. I think it's so funny. I think that because the Sorrow arc is so serious most of the time, I think having a little bit of lighthearted fun with it, like, kind of will balance it out. I really do. I think this is like a cookie. I'm gonna interpret this as a cookie. You're a cool nerd too. No, you. Uno reverse. Uno reverse card. I'm hungry. I will be RB. You're working very hard, DJ. Enjoy your food. Enjoy a food. Oh, I think the middle of that cookie is supposed to be like a gumball? I don't know. What is... Both of you are cool nerds.
What? What? Oh my god, what?
So we're like so many interactions and characters I can't let go. Yeah, Sol and Tala, Flan and Flan and Nebula. We need to have a little more fun with Willow and Tala and see and like really dive deep into that. I went out today to visit Grandma Owl. It was nice to put her. Aww. Aw, I'm glad that you had a good time with your grandma. Now you see me. Me. Might be a jammy Dodger. Oh, like the one with the in the middle, the goop in the middle. Yeah, goop. Jam cookies. Perceives. Oh no. Oh yeah, I can do that too. I perceive you too, Shuji. I perceive you right back. You are not going to win this staring contest. Or wait, don't owls not have eyelids? I don't remember. Willow, tag in for Willow. Tag in my Willow. Willow versus Willow. We need to revive the RP board. We definitely do. I still look at it from time to time. I still have my kitchen up and ready to do some cooking. Hell yeah.
Willow fight!
Finally, Death Battle is actually doing something interesting. Willow versus Willow. No, not to the death. Their eyes are just unable to swivel. Oh! I was literally reading the RPs last night. Hell yeah. Yeah, I go back and look at them on occasion too.
I'll be right back, Dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hopefully the people downstairs won't need help. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. What if Willow just sit in a willow tree together and have a nice chill hangout? Hell yeah. The both of them under the tree. I look back at all of them, man. And I know we need to finish the mess hall one, but it's like I need people to interact with it. No pressure from anyone, of course. Of course. If we all want to start something new, that's also fine, too. I did want to have, like, a moment during the pod week where... just, like, a moment of quiet. Who should win? What? Brother. Which is which? Which one do I... Fuck. Yeah, reread them. Many Willows to keep track of. It's not my fault that Willow is a nice name. Funk's power scaling edits. You know, subconsciously decided which Willow is Willow. It should draw. There's your next Max Attack, Deb. Every character you can find named Willow. Can you do just like a regular, instead of a tag search, can you do a character search on Artfight? I'm pretty sure you can, right? Discover. Yeah, you can browse characters. Well, hold on. I'm gonna, for science. Look at all these willows. Yeah, boy. Look at all these willows. Yeah, dude. So many. Yes. It's a good name. I don't know why this is funny. Yeah, so if you go under Discover and just do characters, you can search multiple fields of a character's entry. But I think it's separate from the tag search. Ah, my tablet pen! Get back here, you. How do I not drop you more often, honestly, with how much of a klutz I am? Please do say which is which when the poll ends. Next year's artifact, all the willows. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how I would even conceptualize a scene like that. I had to think about it because the idea I have for next year is all dogs. Which I don't think would include any of the dogs I've drawn this year is the thing. I thought about that while I was choosing to attack dogs yesterday. But I'm just like, you know what? Let's not overthink this. Let's just draw, man. Ooh, an all-owl attack. That would be fun. Hell yeah. How do I not drop you more often? Me talking about no. Their safety is encased in cement. But yeah, that is an option. I'll think about that. Oh my god. Now that I'm thinking about the dog mass attack, what if I do one where they're all at doggy day camp? But it's like a really like luxurious one that has like a pool and all of the fixings of a really good doggy day camp. That'd be kind of cool, actually. But then I would have to stick largely to feral dogs. I think I could do that though. Especially if I include, I know I feel weird about like the ones who upload their pets, but it's like, I don't know, maybe I could. I don't know. But also the prospect of drawing all fantastical dogs is also very appealing. What if the dog I have is semi-feral? I think if I'm in doggy day, if it's in doggy day camp, I think they would all have to be mostly feral. I mean, obviously, if it's like there's a chart, right, for like furries, where it's like it's a feral if they're all animal, and then I think you get into anthro territory when they start standing on their hind legs and giving them clothes and stuff. I know there's a chart for it. A who's who of Archfight. Yeah, it's the one with the Cheeto mascot. What? She's based on the dog I used to help foster with my neighbor. She escaped a puppy mill. Aww. That's nice. Good. Oh man, we have a regular. He's a beagle. And he also escaped a puppy mill. Or, no, I don't know where he was, but he has a barcode tattoo on the inside of his ear. Which I think means he used to be involved in experiments before he was rescued. Or, like, testing. Even though it's not, as far as I understand. Absolute sweetheart of a dog. Oh my god. Loves jumping on you. Very, very good boy. He was Agent 47. He's in a much better home and he's exceedingly happier. But, like, that tattoo will never go away, you know what I mean? I'm a lurking coworker. Hell yeah. You too, Shuji. I hope you're getting your revenges done. Beagles are used for lab stuff. Yep. Then that would make sense, yeah. Oh. What a weird place for you to pause, YouTube. Thanks. The poll is evenly matched! Oh my god. Ruby and I hope to adopt her in our finances. Oh, that was the one that you brought up earlier! Okay. Alright. I also got revenge from the bean attacked yesterday. Yeah. You get caught up on revenges and you get attacked again. It's like, ah! The husky. I will say, huskies are a big handful, so just be aware. They have a lot of energy, and you gotta be ready for that. As somebody who knows breeds pretty well, huskies naturally just have a ton of energy, and a lot of people adopt one because they're cute and they're not ready for a dog of that energy level. And they're also very loud. and you have to keep it in mind. They shed a lot too, and they have a double coat. For the most huskies have a double coat, so you have to brush them. You have to brush them to make sure they shed properly, or else they'll get stuck in their fur and stuff. Happens all the time. I'm always having to like pluck dead fur out of huskies and other breeds that have double coats because some pet owners just don't know that their dogs are not going to shed normally. Huskies like to voice their opinions. Yep. When I take her out on walks, going for runs together at the park was the best part. Yeah, I mean, I know that you're very active, babyface, so I'm sure you're well aware of it. I'm also just talking in general to everybody about how much of a hassle huskies can be. They're beautiful, and they are very, very sweet and very loving animals. Very lovey-dovey dogs. But they are a lot. They're basically giant toddlers. Oh, somebody... Okay, who won? Who won, Curbs? Which one is that? Which one? Back with a sandwich. Yum. Willow won. Okay. So because your mother was very much a stereotypical husky down-tempered, but Rory was super quiet and acted more like a cat. Yeah, and it's also, again, every dog breed, has tendencies, but each individual dog will have their own personality. I too have met very quiet huskies, huskies that just want to chill and hang out. But the majority of huskies I know are very loud and rambunctious. I voted Doll Willow. Oh, want to take a guess, anyone? Which one won by one vote? Have a good lurk. Alright. Now, rendering out her flats is going to be interesting. It's Nutty's Willow. Hey! Hell yeah. Well fought, well fought. My sister and brother-in-law got a corgi at the beginning of the year. She's such a sweet baby. Yeah, corgis also have a lot of energy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna layer this on top of the line art. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Beagles are another dog with a lot of energy. And also can be very loud. Basset hounds, too. Basset hounds have, like, that deep, deep bark, though. They're the ones that sound like they're screaming. Both beagles and basset hounds both sound like they're screaming when they bark. She goes to doggy daycare once or twice a week and she loves it. She's made several friends. Aww. I love when they make friends. I love it less when they decide to mount those friends, but I mean, you know. Did you know that people are like, oh, they mount, how people are like, oh, they mount each other to assert dominance, and that's been actually disproven? It's more likely that it's just excess energy, or like they're like overexcited and overstimulated, and that's how they react. And it's like, okay, no, that's not okay. It's still not okay. So if you watch Siberian Derpskis on YouTube or TikTok, you'll often, sometimes you'll see Leia mounting Archer. It's purely because she's super excited and wants to get moving. Many questions, none I'm asking. They all sound like they're screaming, but I don't know. Two besties are a dachshund and a terrier. Dachshunds are... okay, I love dachshunds. I am biased because I grew up with dachshunds. They're either the most lovable... the most huggable, lovable creatures, or they're super judgmental and mean, and there's no in-between with dachshunds. None whatsoever. Having a male and female dachshund growing up meant we had that happen a lot, but Katie would not have it. She would rip him. Yeah, hell yeah. Sometimes you just gotta let him work it out. Like, hey, maybe you leave me the fuck alone. Let's see here. Looks like there's dustings of both of these colors. I love my droplet brush so much. It's so nice. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Oh. I love it. I think I've sent the video before where I immediately figured out who's in charge of what she... I saw that. That was very sweet. Oliver, our board dachshund, was a bit of a stinker when he was younger, but he became the sweetest baby as he got older, and we had to have a dog bed in each room of the house because he would become very attached to my mom. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby, baby. At work, I've had dachshunds either love to be held and picked up and get all up in my business, or they bite me. Again, no in between. There's one that tricked me. Like, I don't think he comes back anymore because none of us could handle him properly. Because he knew how to, like, get us to lower our guard, but we would open the door and he'd look like he's coming out on his own calmly. And then the moment we reached our hand to put the lead on him, he would bite us. And he knew that he could have that chance if he appeared to come out calmly. And it got to the point where we cannot handle your dog anymore without getting bit. And that's a problem. Oops, wait, I'm not done. There are these swirls too. Hang on. She straight up bowed to Maggie. Aw, baby. Good baby. Kitty was about 2 years older than me, so when I was born and brought home, she was like, oh, this is my baby now. So she'd always try to be close to me as possible. Oh. 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 Yeah. We've had a number of dogs. One of them passed away after the last one we had passed away after I moved out. And that was a very difficult Thanksgiving for my folks. And my folks decided, like, we're out all the time now. We need to have a different approach. And for the first time ever, they adopted cats instead. And from what I can glean, you know, that's been working out really well. They adopted two from the same litter, or the same, I think cats are called litter, I'm not sure. But they adopted it from the same mom, so, like, they grew up knowing each other. And so they can keep each other company when my folks aren't home. I'll save Rio now, and even though she's chill around dogs, as long as she's your case, she keeps us busy. Yeah, for sure. Sketching another beam attack. Yeah. What do you guys think? I'm thinking now about my own PFP again. And I'm wondering what nutty piece I should use. Hold on. Well, you know what? Let me finish this attack first. And then I'll bring up, like, art of him that I've done before. And maybe you guys can help me decide what would make a good PFP. Finish a sketch for someone's fall at OC. Oh, hell yeah. Kind of wish I could have a pet, but ignoring that, I'm not the greatest pet owner. I already have the best dog and cat ever. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I know that you struggle with the dog that is living with you right now. Wait, is she done? Am I done with her flats? I think I am. Oh, okay. Alright. Cool. I got Rio to be my pet with the intention of being able to move out with her, but my parents got very attached. Oh, no! Rip. Okay. Let's see how this will work out. Ooh, okay. she wouldn't look good. There we go. I like that way better. That's fine. Yep, that's all fine. Okay. She's a good dog, if not a little shitbag. And it's different when the pet really isn't yours, you know? Like, I'm attached to, Bry's parents adopted a golden doodle, who I love very, very much. But it's not the same as having, like, your own pet. And the second day of her being home, she saw my dad. She's like, oh, hello, favorite person in the whole wide world. Aww. Ruby and I do end up adopting Rory together. I might see if I can get her trained to be a service animal. Oh, okay. This is a good idea, but I always have to clean it up and make adjustments because it's not, with my style of coloring, it's not very, it requires adjusting. It's not perfect. But it helps me grab colors that I never otherwise wouldn't think of. Yeah, this is the Scary Castle theme from Tetris 99. Oops, don't need that. I found an auto action in the asset shop that does colored line art for you. It rocks. Defines, requires manual touch-ups, but yeah. I forgot where I don't think I got this action in the shop. I think it was, or maybe I did. I feel like I downloaded it from, or I found it on social media and downloaded it through that. I don't think about going into the asset shop looking for actions. Maybe I should. I mostly look for brushes or textures. That's kind of sad. Oops. Wait, don't I have a candy brush? Hold on. Nope, that is blood splatter. That is not it. There it is, yeah. I swear I used the same brush on the characters from this AU exactly. But you know, it works. Look at it. Look how cute it is. Look how cute the brush is. Oh my god. Vampire candy. Shit. That was a delayed reaction on my part, but I got there. I got there eventually. There's some fun filter effect auto actions you can find. I mostly use it for brushes and textures. Yeah. I'll have to look at actions and see. CSP filter has bias against darker colors because it tends to bleed out widely against neighboring... Yeah. A little bit, yeah. Okay. Now I just gotta shade you, darling. You know what I want to do? Hold on a second. Real quick. Give me that. Hell yeah. And that reflects the reference. Huzzah. So cute. I just realized with her outfit, it blends. Her outfit is blending in aspects of both her Mario Party 3 outfit and her regular outfit. Cause she has the longer gloves in the original dress. What if this AU of Daisy was Princess Eclair? I know, right? I think she's specifically from the Sweet Sweet Kingdom. I think that's what her profile says. Sydney's got multiple characters in this. I think she also has a Toadette, a Goombella, and a Luigi. And I know I drew Toadette and Goombella last year. I was tempted to include Luigi, but I wanted to focus on Daisy's design here. God, have people been talking yet? Or like theorizing on who's gonna voice Daisy in the movies? Knowing with their habit, I feel like they're gonna pick somebody I don't know. Probably, but everything post-Galaxy movie has been pretty quiet. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I know they said that they're gonna start working on it, but obviously they gotta keep that pretty close to their chest for at least a while. Until they start dropping trailers, and then they reveal everything. I don't know, but wasn't the whole Star Fox inclusion like leaked? Like, I don't think it was even originally like I think somebody leaked a poster somewhere, right? From like a different country. Oh, I mean in terms of continuity. Oh, okay. I was just thinking about the production. I was thinking about who's voicing Daisy. Oh, this came out so cute, look! Pretty sure that was entirely the marketing team. Oh, okay. I thought that like a poster of him got leaked somewhere. Beep boop 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 beep beep beep. So annoyed at that I spoiled 80% of the movie. I know, right? I know. I will tell you, we're not gonna do another watch party of the trailer, at least on my stream, because Universal's gonna see that and go, mm-mm. Universal does not play around. We're so spoiled by being allowed to react to like video game directs at the moment they have one for a movie, they're so much more strict about that. Anyways, I think she's done. Cutie bean. Got to give highlights to the crown. Oh, wrong one. There we go. What is sweetie? Sweetie, sweetie, sweetie. Okay. Okay, we're gonna attack you. This is not a revenge, right? Nope. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah. Is Spectrum behaving itself today? It looks like it is, Misty. I asked earlier and no one's been noticing any issues. I think yesterday was just a fluke. Because we're already 2 hours and 20 minutes in and we haven't had any issues, so I think everything's good. I think yesterday was just a run-of-the-mill outage that was poorly timed. We've been kind of getting lucky with outages lately being in the evening when neither of us are streaming. So we just had an unlucky moment where it happened during a stream. Alright. 69 points. Submit attack. Nice. Yeah. Woo! All Alrighty. And I got a comment. Oh, I got a comment on the Eely that I drew earlier. That's so menacing and I love it. Thank you. Hell yes, what I'm talking about. Alright. Okay, before I... Let's see here. Before I go into the next one, I need to make a decision here about whether you guys think that I should maybe just use this face, like, to, like, bring it back, you know? For my PvP. I keep saying PvP, it's PFP. Profile picture. We could bring back this classic face, especially with the mouth open, where I'm being like, hey! That might be fun, yeah, I could bring that back. For this is gonna be mainly for Twitch. Twitch and probably Tumblr, because I'm still using the same icon on Tumblr. Yeah, I think that would work. My other option was filling in one of these, but these are all expressions, so like I don't know if they would fit well enough. The star blanket one might be nice. Maybe. The yapping nutty, yeah. This one with the mouth open. That's good. Either that or the talking sprite from Just Chatting. That's also another option, yeah. I don't have that one here. Hold on. That. Where is my shirt? Let's see. Art time. Let's go ahead and drop it into CSP so we can look at it. Or not. Okay. There we go. It's like maybe that's the face I'm assuming you're talking about. But I just like this face a lot. I really do. I like this face more. Whoa. Whoa. This fucking song. Also, hi ZG. 7 stream streak. You've been here for a week. That's crazy. Or wait, no, that's more than a week because I don't stream every day. Yeah, I think I'll just grab from not the head itself, but like from where there it is. From this one. Or maybe I can swap it out each season, so I would grab the summer one for the summer, you know? What? I'm not pogging, I'm just talking. Why are you all so mean? Anyways. Yeah, I'll do that later. Right now, I have this cool person to attack. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. What's this about pogs? My mouth kind of sometimes makes the pog shape. I guess it's how I draw it. So this guy's name is Alec. Already the design kind of caught my eye, and then I read his backstory. Firstborn prince of a powerful kingdom, magically powerful, imposing, but he would be the nearly perfect king if he were not an introvert. His younger brother, second in line, is a power-hungry snake. However, Alec believes he would be the better king and believes he should be the crown prince, but the second prince sees him as an obstacle. So he curses his brother, leaving Alec with horrible insomnia that leaves him unfit to rule. This is brought up, and while the king is concerned, Alec happily passes the responsibility of the crown to his brother and leaves without looking back. He moves into an isolated cabin deep in the wooded mountains to study the growth and breeding of rare plants, still being called upon to use his magic to help protect or nurture the kingdom. And I guess he His relationship with his brother is much better now that the issue of succession is out of the way. However, the curse is irreversible. So he's just a tired guy. He's just a poor tired guy. And he just wants to look up, he just wants to check out plants. He never wanted to be king, and his brother didn't realize that. And I don't know, something about this backstory really fascinated me, so it's Bri, gotcha. Sure. But yeah, this is revenging Phoenix Pinks, who drew that drawing of Sweet and Crouton harvesting mint, so. Oops. Tired. Oh, constantly the mood, yeah. Now I'm already getting a little nostalgic seeing the old PNG tour, because I remember my first stream I was here for. Right. You were here, you first came in during the Kirby Forgotten Land playthrough, weren't you? I think I distinctly remember meeting you while I was in the desert area. I think. It was that stream. Pretty sure. Alright, let's see here. Okay. And then you drew... yes, you drew me saying that waifu... Yeah, his waifu is ruining my lifeu. Yeah. Yeah. I remember. Oh, you know what? I actually thought. Forgot if I joined your server first or started watching your Twitch first all that time ago, but that was when... Yeah. Hi, Blue. Hi, I wait... Okay. The Goomba has to go away. Because I gotta wait... I gotta wave to you properly, somewhat. Pretend I'm waving. Hello! Hi, Blue! Hello! How are you doing today? Yeah, unsquished. We are now unsquished. We've been squished for a lot. Most of stream, actually. My feetsies hurt. Oh no. That was me on Sunday. The pinch in my side is gone. That did eventually go away, so that's nice. I was worried about that because it was a pretty intense pinch, but it did end up going away on its own, thankfully. I'm sorry your feetsies hurt. Yeah, I probably just twisted it wrong. Or it pinched on something and I never noticed. Drop itself into trash today. I'm looking at my mass attack with a disgust for round rats. No! No! look at it with fresh eyes later, when your feetsies don't hurt and you're in a better headspace. I worry about that all the time with my art. Sometimes I'll be in the middle of a bigger project and I'm like, I do not like the way this is turning out. Oh no, oh no. Foot pains clouding your judgment. Oh, I get it. It wraps around the back. Okay. What do you mean it's not already done, right? Why can't this just be done on its own? Fuck. Need to give it more room. Oh, okay, hang on. Let me move this arm real quick, real first, yeah. Okay.
Good luck out there, Misty.
Need some of the home stretch now for the mass attack. Yeah! Hell yeah! I haven't worked it on all day today. Oh. If you've been on your feet, then yeah. It's really hard for me to get into the mindset to work on something after work. Because I'm so freaking tired from work. Work is getting to the point where it's like, I was talking to Bri the other night after, you know, after I getting the pinched nerve in my leg. It's like, man, I'm getting older and jobs like that are just getting really taxing on me. I think that's like, I don't know how else to describe just getting random pains like that. Had things to do. It's like when you sleep wrong somehow and then can't move for 3 to 7 business days. Yeah, I'll have neck pain that lasts several days for no reason other than I slept on it wrong. And it's like, man... Hey Blue, is this character kind of reminding you of somebody? Because it's reminding me of somebody. How dare you sleep wrong? How dare you contort your body incorrectly? Pain jail for 1,000 years. A few different characters. I was thinking mostly Virulent, but you're probably right. I already find it sucky when a sleeping position pain lasts. Right? If anything on my parents, I'll probably be physically okay well into my 60s. The question is, do I want to be doing hard labor like they do when I'm at that age? Makes you think of Sneaky Chicken Man from the comic. Oh, really? Of Warren? Yeah, he's one of them, but also getting serious Hades vibes. I described his character. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and link to his character page, because I read his what drew me to this character. This is a revenge for somebody. But, so I make sure when I'm revenging somebody who I don't already have a character favorited, I go through their characters and see which ones catch my eye. And this one did, but then the backstory made me stay. I don't know, something about his backstory fascinated me. No, you're gonna make me want to draw him. You can't do this to me. I'm sorry. Tired man literally cursed with insomnia, so he couldn't assume the throne, even though he didn't want the throne in the first place. His brother was just way too ambitious. I wonder how many of these attacks I'll be able to finish tomorrow. Ooh. Many. Because you are powerful. $1,900. That's what I'm talking about.
Place your bets. Place your bets.
Oh, I never asked Shuji if they finished more than 7 or at least 7 yesterday. I put down points and everything because they made an actual like prediction on Twitch of how many they were gonna get done yesterday, and then I got distracted. I don't know if they're still lurking or not. Seven mosquitoes. No! Get the mosquitoes out of here. What the crap was yesterday. I got all my octopuses colored and now it's just everything else. Hell yes! Hell yes, I'm so excited to see your mass attack, little... I read your username. I'm so excited to see your mass attack, Blue. I'm so excited. Definitely make sure you mark it as a scene, especially if you're going to be doing so much work on the scene itself. On the background stuff. You deserve it. The song sounds familiar. Oh right, it's from Wii Party. Okay. There's so much shame. And you should get the points you deserve for working on it so hard. Oh man, his hair goes all the way down. Okay, wait a minute. I need to recalibrate here. Whole thing is black. Very misty mountains kind of a deal. Down to his kneecap. Ink splat. Plick, plick, plick. Alright. I do need to make sure that the staff, though, is straight. There we go. Make that clear when I fill out each bubble, each ring. Woofda, my seat was way too far low. Uh-oh. Oh no! I'm still getting, well, I've mostly gotten used to this new chair. I'm still not used to having a backrest, and I really do need that lumbar pillow at some point. I really do. Like the pillow I'm using right now is starting to lose its fluff. So it's been on my throne, but I think I'll just go ahead and get it myself. Maybe I'll even check, like, Target or Kohl's or something, see if they have them there. And then not have to worry about ordering online and not getting one. I was so paranoid about not being able to use my glasses, guys. I'm really happy that, like... God. I thought they would send me an email when they were gonna ship it, right? Because they're like, we're making them now. And I'm like, okay, so they gotta manufacture them. That's gonna take a week. And then they have to send it. And blah, 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 blah. And then, like 5 days later, they're like, hey, it's at your house now. And I'm like, what? What? And I was actually playing Rivals at the time, and I had to tell my friend, like, I had to tell Geeks, like, hey, I gotta go downstairs and get a package real quick. And then I first tried out the glasses playing Marvel Rivals. No, it's under Pay Me. I think I grouped it under the Pay Me prompt. He's fishing for pillows, guys. You know what to do. Yeah, there it is. If you want to see my throne. Hey, BRB, gotta go grab my new eyes. Real, though. For realsies. I don't demand it, no. No. Okay, I think this is good. We're demanding things? I demand fish. Fish. There's your fish. A throne with pillows sounds comfy. I don't buy it, guys, otherwise it won't be in the throne anymore. What is that? You ruined it. It's the only fish emote I have. What's wrong with it? It's rotating. It's fun. It's dancing. You demand soup? I have an emote for that. There's soup. Hell yeah. It's from Lucy's Boomerang Fish Act.
Hey,
You're not wrong. Oh, hi. Hi, Weebros. You're stinky. I need it off my screen. There, it's gone. It's gone. Oh my god. You brat. I'll give you a regular fit. There. Look, there's multiple regular fish emotes, okay? There. How you doing, Weebros? Yeah. was writing words to make check. But then I gave you the regular cute fish emotes. It's fine. And you'll get your fish when we go to the aquarium, okay? Fish, 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 fish. What, like in chat? Yeah, scroll up. The fish emote, the tropical fish emote, and the blowfish emote. Those are the emotes, like the global emotes, you know? Football. I want a baseball mini. Oh, I see. You were responding to looking around the art fighters on Twitch. Hell yeah. Are those fish? They look like bugs to me. The rare California legal fish. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. All right. Here. Here's what I'm gonna do. This is a little dangerous, but I'm so caught up on sketching, I didn't see the time. Uh-oh! Go eat in bed. Eat and eep. I like that. Eat and eep. Almost had my revenge on Glitchy. Hell yeah. I think this is my last revenge and I'll be caught up on revenges so far. I mean, single revenges. Oh, it's a type of fish. The lore of bees being legally categorized as fish. I see. I could revenge chain you and you'd be like, why? Do what makes you happy, dear. Gooey Night Eve. Alright, let's see here. Oop, no, that is way off. Okay. There we go. I hope I get to the fourth one on my list in a reasonable time, because Neb will recognize it. Alright, gotta go. What music is he even doing? It's from Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It's the part where you're in complete darkness. We're doing the Halloween playlist right now. So you're like in complete darkness and it's spooky and yeah. Yeah, it does sound like dungeon music. I think that was the intention, because you're in complete darkness for the most part. And you're navigating the dark with like by like swallowing a light bulb and lighting up, essentially. Vague Castle Black. Ooh! That's a song. I need to listen to the Super Paper Mario soundtrack again. Because I bet we can get some creepy songs from there, too. It's good. I heard that there was a compression issue, though, that made the songs a little bit lower quality when it was published in the game. I don't know, though. I glanced at that at a short on YouTube on my feed about it. I'm like, I don't want to hear about this right now. So I decided not to watch it. But I could believe that there was like a coding error that led to like a compression on the files, like in the game itself. You mean that you got the creepypasta song from... Oh, it's in there? Okay. Also, it wasn't just an error, just an odd choice. Oh, okay. Huh. Do you know about that, Curbs? Would you share it if you've got the info on that? Because I just saw it at a glance. And Blue probably didn't notice it if it was intentional. Classic. Absolute classic. Wish I was good at this game. I am not. I'm not good at precision style gaming, you know what I mean? Where your movements have to be very precise in order to achieve something. Reach a goal. I guess a lot of that is what platforming is all about, but it's hard. It's hard. I have 2 stream moments. Is this what it's like to be a judge? Yeah, timed stuff is a little bit rougher. Love me characters with big cheekbones like that. Ugh. There it is. There are these power-ups that speed up and slow down the music when you use them. But you can use them for every area, so the devs in their infinite wisdom decided that to make this work, they'd upload every song onto this disc at 2 times speed, but at half the sample refresh rate, and the game will play every audio file back at 0.5 speed. Oh! That's wild. Okay, so they're doing, they had a deliberate reason for that. Which is why you can imagine just ripping the audio alone would give awful compression issues. Yeah, you would have to compress it at... You would have to not only rip them, but then you would have to adjust them to that speed. It works for what they're doing, but it's a nightmare for people trying to archive the music. God, I wonder how that's going to work when they try... If they try to put that soundtrack onto Nintendo Music. Do you think they would adjust the sample rate? If they're talking about how music works in-game, it's fantastic. Yeah, yeah. But for archiving purposes, did you know, like, I found the soundtrack on YouTube and it sounds great. Well, yeah, maybe those people, like, adjusted it. Or they managed to... That, or instead of ripping the files, maybe they just recorded it in-game. That's also an option. Music will be using else-if statements for multi-choice. Yeah. Archiving is so important because it's you know how on Spotify you can get the Spyro music on Spotify, but not all of it is there. That's because Stuart Copeland is missing a huge chunk of it. And he could only upload what he had. It's just nobody archived it. Except for people who ripped the soundtrack. They probably have the original song files archived. Hopefully, yeah. This makes me think of also old PC games said physics or frame rate locked to the clock, the speed of the CPU, and since CPUs have gotten way better, if you try to play those games, yeah, yep. You have to play... I know... I was trying to play Heroes of Might and Magic 2, and it could only play in a teeny tiny ass window I couldn't see. Or like... Didn't Undertale have that thing where like it plays differently? Like it sounds different in game than it does on the soundtrack? Because of the same thing? Or something similar. Loads of them you just have to lock your FPS. Yeah. I wonder how many Flash games I used to play on the school computer are lost to time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, about the Undertale. Yeah, like, in-game it sounds different. Like, it's at a different pitch than the soundtrack version. Death by Glamour is much slower in the game. It is, yeah. I think they all play slower in the game. Typically, it's higher in-game than the soundtrack. Yeah, I would have to compare them again, but... I noticed it on, like, a replay at some point. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it without pupils. I think it'll match him better. You know what? His hair is so on a different plane completely. I'm not even gonna... I'm gonna put that on... I'm gonna put his hair on his own layer. That's what I have to do sometimes for Johnny's cape. I sometimes have to put that thing on a whole different layer. Despite all my complaining, I really would like to do the art scuffle bot after art fight is over. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, we were looking at that. For sure, for sure. Eh. Don't worry, Blue. Complaining about doing art is like half the art process. You're doing it right. We all get to complain a little bit about the process as a treat. It's our privilege. I meant to do the other endings of Everhood and then I never did. That game was a lot. In a good way, but also, whew, that was a lot. It took me way too long to realize that, oh, I don't actually have to be on rhythm. And then things kind of clicked after that. I'm like, oh, that was what was supposed to happen. I see. Subverting expectations, etc., etc. Sydney, what's going on? Hi! I'll actually start coloring in 10 minutes? Yeah, yeah. Do what you gotta do. I see you. Thanks for the follow. Well, come on in. How you doing? Hello, I'm doing good. Thank you so much for drawing my Cinnamon Daisy. You are so welcome. That was so much fun to do. I'm so weak for sweet style designs. I'm so happy you enjoy it. I just saw an art fight. Hell yeah. Yeah, I just uploaded it. I have a whole screen for when I'm uploading. Oh, I just noticed his eyes were like that. Oh my gosh. I have a screen specifically designed for when I'm uploading. So I don't have to sit on it and people can see it sooner! Hi, thanks for adding my OCD or Mass Attack last year. Hell yeah! You should! You should! Where is their art fight? Oh my god, why do they do it in out of order like that? Okay, there we go. Boop! Wait, oh, okay, that's different. It's purple. Oh my god, it's Hog Picks! What is up, Hog Picks? We're doing the soup dance, let us go! Little soup boy, always and forever, dude. People do the soup redeem, and then I turn it on, and then I leave it, and I forget that it's there. Hi! Hi! Oh my god, hi! Oh, that was well timed with the music, hell yeah. Alright, hi Otter Pups. Hi Hog Pics. Hi Big Bunny. Hello. Hi Nutty, I was working on Revenge. I'm working on one right now. To be fair, Nebs, you got the last shout out. Yeah. Interchange, it's all good, This looks awesome. Thank you. I'm making good progress. How was your guys' stream? You literally just told me. You just told me you were working on a Revenge. But I hope your stream went well. For those of you who don't know me, I am Nintendo Nut, or Nutty for short. I play the arts and art the games. Mostly Nintendo, sometimes PC. Lots of arting. So much arting for Art Fight. It is Art Fight time. Can you guess what team I'm on? I'm just driven by greed. We checked out some Splatoon Raider stuff at the end. Ooh, hell yeah. Oops. When is that out? Is it out yet? I don't think you've done anything other than Art Fight this month. Nope.
Nope.
After we finished Origami King, we deliberately didn't start a new long play because I knew that that July was just going to be nothing but Art Fight. But we've been having a great time, so I'm not in any rush to change that until August. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. What a weird time for a release. Okay. I'm working on Mario Mass Attack Nutty. Oh, I'm excited. I like the one you did last year with the Star Festival. That was awesome. I'm very excited. Hell yeah. Yay. It's good to see you, Sydney. What am I doing? Oh, I got distracted by the raid. But yeah, if you guys got a raid and run, that's cool. If you want to hang, that's cool. My internet is cooperating with me today. It looked like it was just a fluke yesterday. Just a fluke outage. So I'm gonna keep going until... Well, I'm gonna finish this one and see how late it is, because we're already after 3 hours. If I don't fit in the fourth one today, that's fine. I'll work on it on the side. Neb, I'm just gonna spoil it. It's cornbread. The next one I want to attack is cornbread. I can't help but look at him and think of Les Claypool. I don't know why. He gives me Les Claypool vibes. Frog! Yeah, the frog with the bat. Gonna post my stream stuff. Mwah, enjoy rest of stream. Hell yeah. If you want to share, you can. I do allow links in chat. So if you want to share your art tax, you can. If not, that's also fine. If you want to share your Art Fight link, I know you go by a different username on Art Fight. So if you want to share your Art Fight link, that would be also cool. You guys remember when I was drawing that really cute chef named Pumpernickel? That's Hogpix's character. So if you guys are interested, you know. Speaking of the Mass Attack, I noticed, I was going through it again, and I noticed that somebody had already hidden a character from it, and I'm like, uh-oh. But I checked on things, and everything seemed fine. I guess they just decided they didn't want attacks from that character anymore this season. Which is fine. Anybody can hide a character for whatever reason. I was just like, oh, huh. Because it's super obvious, because, like, you know, it just says hidden character in white. So, I don't know, this is interesting. But anybody can hide their characters for any reason. Myself included. I've hidden characters that I didn't want there to be a focus on this year. Oh yeah, Hogpix, I got enough units to unlock the long white-haired Gambit last night. The white-haired Gambit skin. He is mine now. All art stream July is some of my favorite times. Yeah, everybody's vibing. I don't pay attention to my viewer count, or I do. I see my viewer count on screen, but I don't let it bother me, per se. But I do notice it's higher this season. It usually is. Because people looking for art fight streams to hang out in. Hold on a second. Oh, hello. How's it going? What's that? Alright, that's good. Good. I got raided by Hogpix.
Hi, Hogpix.
Yeah, that's probably if you were lurking.
Sure was.
Who's that goober? Oh hi. You're like never in my chat.
No, because I can hear you. Why would I need to be in chat? I can just talk directly to you.
That's good. Yes, please eat. Oh. Oh no. I think that means my desk is about to break. Sure does. Okay.
You need to get a new desk.
But it's only one piece of it that's broken.
And you need to
There's-
replace that piece. I've told you before, take the screw to the hardware store and find your replacement.
Yeah, I am.
Like find one that size up or something so that it stays in.
Right, the one that's up there. Uh-huh. Hang on, guys. I'm just doing some quick DIY repair work. Where the fuck is the whole... There it is. There we go. And put that piece in. I put this piece in on the side here to prevent that from happening. And yet... Ooh. Okay. We're good. We're good. Ugh. Oh yeah, I was gonna... Let's see here. Spooky. Alright. Is that Kelson Act 3? I think it is. Yes. Okay. Now let's see. Oh, it smells good. Yeah. Does that mean we should fend for dinner tonight? Yeah, you're having a pretty late lunch then. Yeah. Let's do that tonight then, and then I'll get groceries tomorrow, and I'll get way more like frozen meals from Trader Joe's. Okay. Comic page with a million fucking layers. Oh, gonna have to start working on those again soon. It'll be fine. I'll get back into the groove of things. All right. It's getting late and I've wrapped up work on my current attack whip. Woo! Woo! That's exciting. Turn off soup. I should probably head to bed. That's fair. Yeah, I think I need to think about how I want to draw cornbread. So I'll give myself that grace, I think. I think I will I'll end stream after this piece is done, and that I don't have to push past 4 hours for my own sake. And I'll work on cornbread later. Hell yes. Which Mario Kart is this one from? Because we just got MK8, okay. Because we just got Super Circuit, which was on the Game Boy Advance, and Double Dash, which was on the GameCube. And I know that the DS version has Luigi's Mansion, but this is Twisted Mansion. Okay. Ugh. We're still waiting for the absolute devastator day when they drop the Mario Kart 8 remixes alongside 3D World Bowser Fury. Oh my god. We already have the Mario Kart 8 soundtrack on, like, itself, like the original soundtrack and deluxe, right? We already have those. But we're talking Mario Kart World covers of Mario Kart 8. Okay, yeah. That'll probably be after Galaxy 2 on the list, right? Right now, the lowest one on the list is Super Mario Maker. So they're obviously doing it in chronological order on the list itself. Oops, no. I want to copy those layers because I want to put them. There we go. Yes, both Galaxy games are in free roam, both 1 and 2. They were like one of the first ones to get added after Super Mario Kart. 3D World chronologically would be before Mario Maker. Oh, okay. Alright. But then, would Mario Kart 8 be after Mario Maker? Or, I don't remember. After the Wii era, it kind of blends together a bit for me. I had to look up what Super Circuit was from, well, what platform Super Circuit was on, because I didn't remember. I don't think I had Super Circuit. Both will be before. Super Mario Maker was 2015. Okay. I gotta focus. I gotta get this done. It's fun. The person who attacked me, whose character this belongs to, it was a lineless piece of Sweet and Crouton. Very good. And they're gathering ingredients. And the title of the piece is, Mint is invasive anyway. Take as much as you want. Oh, I forgot to comment that that was going to be so much, so many ice spells coming from all that mint. Oops. Oh well. Don't worry, it's a little confusing. Yeah. I mean, Mario Kart, I know Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came later. That was on the Switch. But Mario Kart 8 was on the Wii U, right? Yeah, okay. Was that a case of like the formula worked, but the system didn't do it any favors, so they just decided we'll just redo it here? Was that their logic? Because I know Mario Kart 8... Mario Kart 8 is still probably being played by people today, because not everybody can get a Switch 2. Essentially, yes. Alright, yeah, that's what I figured. Oh my god. This fucking song. Oh, this is the Smash Bros. Version. What the hell? Literal jump scare. Oh my god, you guys, it's Sans' song. Now this one Toby Fox composed for Smash Bros, right? Am I guessing that correctly? You know, something, I kind of want to adjust the coloring. This is too warm for me. Hold on. I know I grabbed it from the comic I used to do, but this is not working. Hold on. I'm gonna try something here. Oh my god, that's so much better. Oh my god, that's so much better. Fuck, that's so much better. Oh my god. Alright. That means I do have to change the, Does this version incorporate... Wait. I think so. Wait. I would have to hear it again. This one does, yeah. Same with Spear of Justice. Yeah, I think that was it right there. Why is this on the Halloween playlist? I mean, it fits. It fits fine. But now I'm just like, is this portion of the VOD gonna get muted? Not like I care, really. This was your idea. Fits, yeah? If it fits, I sits. Wait, it was? I'm the one who added this one? Shit. Damn it. I can't be held responsible for... Yeah. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, uh-huh. Boo, 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 boo. What if that's the redeem that turns me into a Goomba? It is a collaborative playlist, though, Blue. So the only two people I could blame are either myself or Curbs. And I forget all the time what I've added to playlists. It happens every time. You know, you're streaming all that. Yeah. I think I added this link because you mentioned Megalovania, and I thought, hey, let's use the ones I rarely hear anymore. Oh, okay. It was a joint effort. There we go. Also, Bone Trussell is earlier in the playlist. Right. Yeah, no, Bone Trussell is like right at the beginning. You guys ever see how black hair is handled in comics back in the day? About how it's just mainly black, but you can still see their highlights, and then they color in the highlights to give it an off-black color? I don't know, I just think that's neat. It's so cool. It's very... I noticed it a lot in ElfQuest. Blue-black, yeah, yeah. With strands of white, mm-hmm. Yes! Yeah, Dragon Ball, yeah. Yeah, yep. I feel like we all notice it in the different comics that we read growing up. Go. Yay! Spooky, spooky. Yes, Spyro. I love the Toasty theme. It's so good. Did you know the main reason why Super Saiyan exists is because Toriyama needed a break from drawing fully black hair, so he made the power of him blonde hair in comparison? No, that makes sense though. God, that's funny. You made one of the most recognizable powers in media because you needed a break. It all comes back to overworked manga artists, right? It all comes back to that. Alright. Oh, I need to sign this. Okay. Yes. Okay. Got thrown off for a second. Okay. Oh. What folder am I in? I do not know. There it is. Okay. Oh, classic metal. That's revenge. Yeah, mint is invasive, so take as much as you want. Yeah, this is a revision, but the fact you said that... Wait, is it? I said classic because it's in his original recording room. Like, without the green screen. Shut up. Okay. Friendly fire. Still 63 because it's a scene. Hell yeah. Submit attack! Kerspluey! Attack made. Attack done. Yeah, we're already 3.5 hours. I don't want to push for a fourth one on stream, but I can do it off stream though. But now that I've said what the character is, I definitely have to do them next. I just have to figure out what I want that to look like. I don't know, just I see the old room and I think, oh, older Gametal. Even though I know he only just recently started doing the green screen stuff. You know what's old is when he's like, when he like has the fedora and the curtain behind him. That's really old. Yeah, good stuff. I got caught up on my revenges, so now it's back to fretting over who to go for next. Although I did bookmark a number of characters from people who joined from Spider Force this year, so I'm hoping to attack some of them. Pre-2024. The first green screen was the... Oh! Right. Yeah, I remember he started using it at the beginning of the year. Okay, so... let's look for someone to raid, yeah? Hold on. There we go. Okay. Muted tab, yep. Let's see. Gravegram is working on Mass Attack right now? Hell yeah. I did see him up there. Alright, yeah. Let's make this easy and raid Gravegrime. Hell yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys on Thursday for much of the same. Hell yeah. And then Friday will be the Hangout collab with pretty much the same still. Just Curbs and Neb will be there too. It'll be great. It'll be great. We're gonna hang out and have a good time. Alrighty. I will see you guys on Thursday. That's you! That's you, Neb! Yeah! Alright. Have a good one, guys. See you later.